Hey friends, welcome to my channel Joy to the World. I am Melissa Joy. Maybe I'm more of a channel right now than I am a reader. Putting all that energy into reading my body's cues to try and navigate this leg of the race, chapter of the book, this vital ending. I don't know. But I've tried a couple of times to make a video, or not tried, I did, and I was like, could I even say anything? Did I say anything? And it's just felt very empty and void lately. I didn't listen back to them. I have no idea, but I just left them alone and didn't post them. I may have to stop. Wow. My side's kicking up. Oh. Saving my breath, saving my speech keeps my sides from hurting, because I actually talk from my kidneys, right? I speak with love and truth. But I've thought, do I have anything of value to share? Because I don't want to just clog up your life with debris, right? But I can give you, man, one powerful tip. You could probably do it like if you had a tube sock in a Ziploc bag, or catch my breath, hang on. Or like a tube sock in a little plastic grocery bag and roll it up in there. I got this one when I was leaving the hospital. They ejected me out really quickly, and it's still in a lot of transition after the biopsy and everything. And oh my God, I was in quite a bit of pain, but the girl rolling me out was like, well, take your ice pack, take your blanket. I'm like, okay. Because it was all pretty shocking to my nervous system. But anyways, you can see you see the shape of this thing, right? It's kind of like a tube sock, you know? And when I was in there, they brought me ice packs, because sometimes you got to fight fire with ice, right? Very vagal nerve, very scorpionic energy. And all the pain that I've been fighting, just my vagus nerve was like done with the story. Excuse me. And so I put it on my sternum, directly on my sternum, of course, because this is a cloth bag, right? You need a layer of protection between any ice and your skin. But so if you're having stress or pressure or pain, or things just feel very out of control, you might find that ice works well there for you. And one of the nurses was saying that is the direct access to the vagal nerve. And I was like, well, then why hasn't anybody been listening when I've been telling you how much massive pain I have there? And they just shrug their shoulders and just kind of move on. I'm like, okay, well, let me just shrug my shoulders and I'll move on too. And I woke up really sick this morning. Actually, I woke up feeling really good. It was like 3 o'clock in the morning. I was like, well, I have a lot of time to pass until the sun comes up. And not like I'm really moving around or going downstairs or anything, because it uses a lot of energy. But I was like, all right, I'm going to appreciate that my back rib isn't hurting. Wow, look at this. Wow, look at that. And finally could see a little light breaking through, and just looked out and began to praise the trees and how beautiful they were. And so I have a pear tree right off my back window in my backyard. And the mockingbird's been coming and going to it. So I gave them a hearty thank you for enjoying them during a season that I wanted to, but haven't been able. Yeah. So I lost, I think, a little over 5 more pounds. And yeah. My parents are going to try and make me a few vegetables that I can get in. So, trying to get a few more calories in me. If you watch the one of my grandmother's ice cream, the Sweet Surprise, Guga's ice cream, is what's been keeping me full of love, huh? So, anyways, my sister-in-law packed up some clothes when my brother came. Yeah, my brother came. He became my PCP, my primary care provider, because all these doctors kept asking. As you know, there was the war of the doctors, of everybody like accusing me of having a death sentence and not making decisions and all these other things. And I said, y'all can't even come to a conclusion or decisions. Everybody's arguing and fighting. And I found that's the best time to step away and step back for a moment until it starts coming together. So he drove over, shut his clinic down, or found somebody to sub for him. He has his own nurse practitioner's clinic in Mississippi, and shut it down to try and get in on the inside to figure out what's going on here with everybody. And anyways, provide some help there. And his wife asked him, they brought these. And this has been soft and cuddly because my temperature changes a lot, not because I have fever, but because of the flashes of fire in my vagal nerve. And I'm like, yikes. But, so anyways, I watched a good movie earlier, like Hiking for Beginners or something like that. It was a quiet little movie, which is what I need when my vagus nerve is disturbed. Something kind of just quiet that takes a really slow and steady pace, and it was really good. It was on Netflix. I think it has the girl from Kimmy Schmidt in there. I'm not certain, but I did that, and my parents have gone to pick out divorce papers for me. As I was in there talking to, when they let me out, I had to go see my doctor yesterday and then go see the liaison that's trying to help with the my physical body care, right? And the billing and all that stuff. And she's like, well, it looks like you have this name from previous. And I said, well, only on the medical billing part, but could we still use my other name? And she's like, it looks like we're going to have to change to this. And strangely enough, same as with palliative care, they were like, well, first thing you need to do is get a divorce. I was like, well, I've been a little busy trying to find a moment of breath where things didn't hurt, that I could, foray out into bigger adventures like getting a lawyer for my son or getting a representative for me. I'm also trusting that each will come when it's time. So I was pretty tired and daunting this morning. And I realized I hadn't had ice on my sternum since sometime midday yesterday. I was like, I know what I'll do. Phineas and Ferb. Hey, Ferb, I know what we'll do today. If you haven't seen them, I don't know if they put them back on TV or if you have to go to YouTube to find them, but Phineas and Ferb, yeah. It's really just embracing each moment of each day. But that's where I get some of the spark and spontaneity from, is from that, guys. And so I got up, got sick, hugged the ground pretty closely for a while, caught my grounding and earthing exercises right. I got this little spray bottle of perfume in the mail, and it's all warm and woodsy smelling, and it almost even smells like dirt, and I'm like, yay! I don't know how this found its way to me, but now I can imagine I'm laying down in the dirt, right? Without having to be 6 feet under. No. We still hoping for miracles around here, y'all. Yeah, I got big test on Monday, and then a doctor's appointment on Wednesday, I think. But okay. So, anyways, now we know what these giant lines in my forehead were coming from. It's coming from my spine and my kidneys, right? But for now, we're just doing it laying down style and checking in with you guys. I love you all, and I appreciate every heartfelt word that is written to me. It's like spiritual CPR. You're truly breathing life back into my soul, and doing things for me that I cannot do for myself. You can't make anyone love you, right? So people offering love and those kind words is powerfully transformative. And I'm hoping so much so that even my body will radically transform and be a miracle. Yeah. Maybe be a message of hope for somebody. And for others, possibly the encouragement that you need. So I'm going to hop off and tell you that I've enjoyed some of that thing's poking me. Some yummy cantaloupe yesterday my mom had gotten me. And hopefully I get to have some today too. Oh well. Well, anyways. I'll talk to you soon. If you could do me a favor and tap that like button before you go, give it a thumbs up. And I look forward to chatting with you or hearing from you in the comments down below. I love you. Bye.